Good evening and welcome to our award ceremony for the class of 2021. A little housekeeping for our graduates. Whenever your name is called for you to receive an award, you're going to come to the stage in the center, the theater in the round. We ask that you face that way to the computer camera that we have up there. We're filming the ceremony to be posted on our YouTube page later on for you to share. And then turn to wherever your parents are sitting, whichever side, so you can get to a picture from the parents. But we're going to have you come up on this side and look that direction for the video, and then wave to your family. It's been quite a year. It's quite a high school career. Y'all had a lot of new every year, something new every single year, and this year was no different. I would have to say you're going to probably be some of the most resilient adults out there after all of the things, all of the journeys that you've traveled with us, and we really appreciate being on that journey with you guys. We're really excited to celebrate your accomplishments tonight. I would like to ask Ms. Cusacks, our high school division head, to come to the podium to lead us in the pledge and the heart pledge.
If you're comfortable, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our heart pledge, or stand if you were seated. We practiced this at our alumni dinner the other night, but our students will say as an alumnus of Discovery Schools for our heart pledge. As an alumnus of Discovery Schools, I promise to honor the heartbeat of Discovery, endure through easy and rigorous tasks, work hard to ensure academic achievement, act responsibly towards people and others, and display tolerance to those who mistake us meaning and to those who are good.
Thank you, Ms. Cusacks. So as most of the students know, and some of our parents may not realize, we had to adjust the heart pledge this year because it said Kenner Discovery, and we opened Dr. John Oxford School, and it's part of Discovery Schools, so it says as an alumnus of Discovery. So a little adjustment there. At this time, I'd like to welcome Luis Collazo, our student-elected speaker, to come to the podium to give his class address.
Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Luis Salvador Collazo, this year's senior class president, and I am honored to be your student speaker for this evening's award ceremony. Tonight is a celebration for everyone, the students, their families, and faculty. Not only have we conquered this mess of a year with COVID and other unforeseen circumstances, but we students have endured through a school year that will be remembered throughout history. And a year we will most certainly never forget. Now the year is at its end, and we are here today to celebrate what we have accomplished throughout the years at KD, as well as what we will accomplish once we're gone. The beginning of a new journey of endless possibilities, as well as a triumphant end to what felt like the longest test of our lives. And I lost myself. But throughout my time here at KD, it has been an emotional roller coaster, to be frank. From quite literally starting from nothing to being the second graduating class of Kenner Discovery. Not many people can say that they were the first or second graduating class at their school. That within itself is a pretty big accomplishment. But to have come from nothing to becoming something involves an adventure that has to be shared. Otherwise, how will people remember what we've accomplished at this school? Let me sum it up with a few memories and life experiences. This school started off with the highest grades being 5th and 6th grade. I was a part of the 5th grade during this time, and we were told that we were going to be the second graduating class of Camp Discovery. Now, being told that during that time just flew over my head because I was a 5th grader who just wanted to play some sports. Little did I know we didn't have any sports yet, nor did we have any activities for that matter. Just lunch and recess with a blacktop and a small little grass area with a tree that would be cut down in the future. The grass would also turn to sand because kids like me would play games on there all the time, like man overboard, soccer, and other fun games that I can't remember. That's really all we had during the first year. The next year was 6th and 7th grade, which was practically the same aside from learning a new cheer that started with our principal asking if we were fired up and us responding ready to learn. The next year was 7th and 8th, which was just a tad bit different, with there being a handful of sports to choose from like flag football, soccer, and cross country, and etc. As well as a new game that came onto the blacktop, which was very important to me, Foursquare. Now that was competitive. Now this is where it takes a random turn. The 7th and 8th grade year was the first year with all middle school grades. New classes were introduced to us, as well as having the top 2 grades be shipped to an entirely new campus that was for only the 7th and 8th graders. There was a rise of sports and other clubs that came out of nowhere, but it was welcomed all the way. New teachers, new students, and new adventures. This was the year of what I'd like to call the test subjects. What I mean by test subjects is that we were exposed to all the new things at once, and we would also be the first ones to go through all these new features. New bus routes, new school schedule, new people to meet, and etc. That year was probably my favorite year. One of the reasons being because there were new teachers. Now, during this time, the reason why I said new teachers is, if I'm being quite honest, I don't think most of us were on our best behavior. And we joked around, we didn't listen, we messed around, and we wouldn't do anything we probably could possibly do. And we would do anything we can to go to the restroom to talk about how boring class was. Unfortunately, the teacher started to figure out the pattern of us escaping to the restroom for that reason. So at the end of this year and the beginning of the next one, they took down the bathroom doors so they could make sure we would not mess around anymore, even though we still did it anyway. 8th and 9th grade came around, and this is where some people got a tad bit more mature. I said some, me personally didn't. I didn't mature that year, and me not maturing soon came to bite me back in the butt because that same year I had failed my 8th grade and had to attend summer school, which was actually easier than regular school because I matured and actually started paying attention. Anyway, this year was more about adapting to a new environment, which we would all soon to call the trailer park. The reason why I say the trailer park is because at the beginning of the school year, the school was moving us off that new campus to the old one. So we're going in a little reverse turn, but with a few changes. They had made a trailer with the classrooms on the old campus, and the 8th and 9th graders would have to be moved into these new trailers without a say in the matter. I won't lie to you, I was getting really tired of being moved around like a suitcase, but I didn't really have a say in the matter, and really none of us really did. That year was fun because it was jam-packed with a lot of fun memories that I'll never forget. That year had the best fall fest, the best times for new sports to rise, and a great time to have new clubs to come into play. Some of those clubs would be the Student Council, National Art Society, Honor Society, Key Club, and many more. What I liked was the fact that the school did its best to make these clubs actually mean something, and not just be there for the fun of it and not really be involved with the school. One of those clubs being the Student Council. Now during this time, the Student Council was brand new and only a few students have been a part of it. So I never really heard anything about it. That was until the next year with 9th and 10th graders. This year, football had made a rise out of seemingly nowhere and was actually becoming a real thing. Fundraisers were coming out, activities, and many more. The dance and cheer team got more popular as well, since they could both perform during this time, as well do their own competitions now. But the reason why I brought up football during this time was that whenever a game would happen, the student council would do their best to throw the best pep rallies and tailgates for them. They also helped with fundraisers as well as dances for the school. It wasn't just the student council either. The Key Club would help with outside school activities and many other services. The National Honor Society would help tutor students, as well as help the students who were a part of the Key Club by helping them improve on their leadership skills for college and life in general. I saw many great things throughout the 10th and 11th grade year as well, when it came to clubs, sports, and the school as a whole. And I forgot to mention, we also moved to a different campus called the Vintage Campus again. That one had even more trailers, and that campus was a huge stepping stone for KD. It was the first step to actually having our own personal campus, which meant a lot to us, since we had to fight for many of the great things that I've already mentioned. It was indeed an exciting year for all of us. Before we knew it, it was the 11th and 12th grade. The first year to have a 12th grade class, and soon to be the first graduating class. It was a big year for everyone, and we wanted to make it special, and one that the seniors will never forget. The football games were always blooming, as well as other sports events. We had a great homecoming dance, as well as a great pep rally, and the permanent high school was almost done. Everything was looking so bright. The end of the third quarter had arrived, and during this time, it was a track season that I was a part of, and the team we had assembled was very strong, and I had a confident feeling that we could go all the way. We had our first track meet for the season and won. We had a great turnout, and we were ready for the next meet, and a week or so passed, and that's when it first began, COVID. It was a real bump in the road for what seemed like a roller coaster to the top, but the disease took us all the way down. School was shut down, and of course, my grade, the 11th graders, saw it as a beautiful thing sent from the heavens. The seniors, on the other hand, were pretty frustrated. In their last year of high school, it was practically ruined by a global pandemic. They couldn't get into the new campus for their last month. They didn't have a prom, and they had a very unique graduation. The school did its best it could to make it better for them, but for the most part, it was out of the school's hands. Now that year had ended, and we soon-to-be seniors were overjoyed, thinking this was going to be a very long summer break, and we were regretfully wrong. The next year came, COVID was still a real thing, and that is when online learning became everyone's reality. Now it seemed bleak at first, but that was until both the school and its student body were fed up. We weren't going to let a very dangerous disease stop us from having a great year. We took every precaution possible to do things we love to do, that being sports, clubs, and our activities like dances and fundraisers. Nearly most of it was possible because of our willpower and cooperation as a whole. We have had some insane accomplishments during this past year and the years prior. This brings me back to the beginning. The whole reason as to why we are here today is to celebrate, not just our personal achievements, but of all of our achievements as a school. These sports that have changed my life, these clubs that have given me insight, this school's community that has given me more memories than I can count, and the friends that I have made along the way. I wouldn't replace or change any of it. I know I've been rambling on about memories and such, but everything that was both mentioned and unmentioned was all milestones for me and the school. I'll end this speech with this. Don't talk, just act. Don't say, just show. Don't promise, just prove. Because you can think whatever you want about yourself or others, just know that anyone can accomplish anything at any time. I'm proud to have had all of you alongside me during this amazing journey, and I hope you all have even more amazing memories and stories to share in the future as well. Thank you for your time. I'll see you later.
Thank you, Luis. We would like to begin our recognition by recognizing some of our student leaders of some of our most active clubs. We have many students to honor tonight, so I ask that for each individual category, we wait until all names are called for the applause. First, we would like to recognize the members of the Art and Culture Club. Ms. Grace Mayer has run the Art and Culture Club with fidelity for the past 5 years. Now, those of you who know, Friday afternoons, every year except for this year, we have clubs. And sometimes those clubs were all over the place, but the Art and Culture Club ran like clockwork, and people flocked to this club. So I'd like to ask, as I call your name, the members of the Art and Culture Club to please rise and be recognized for your time spent in making that club memorable. And Ms. Grace, you should stand as well. Please stand when I call your name. Sophia Bodie, Desiree Segura, Luke Hotard, Alyssa Guess, Sharon Ortiz, Alondra Benavides, Anthony Castro, Juliana Martinez, Ivan Ramirez, Charles Cooney, Carter Canali, Gabe Baraloo, Darling Rodriguez, Noor Saad, Ashanti Maham, Marcos Cardona, and Sophia Karen. The Discovery chapter of HOSA is led by Mr. Chase Landry. The mission of HOSA is to empower HOSA future health professionals to become leaders in the global health community through education, collaboration, and experience. Our students compete on the local and state level, and many qualify to compete on the national level. We would like to recognize our senior members of HOSA. Please come forward when your name is called. Lamia Ahmad, Abby Cochran, Charles Cooney, Abby Teixeira, Amanda Everett, Shazan Everett, Ibis Garcia, Isabella Hooper, Hadil Karam, Alam Sharif, Congratulations to our members of HOSA. Javernia Smith. The Discovery chapter of Key Club is led by Ms. Michelle Duplanche. The mission of Key Club is an international student-led organization that provides its members with opportunities to provide service, build character, and develop leadership. This year, Key Club members participated in thousands of hours of community service, despite the pandemic. Senior members of Key Club are Abigail Teixeira, Juliana Martinez, Lisa Marie McAbee, Kyle McKinney, Kennedy Munch, Sharon Ortiz. Remember to look at your hands. Adil Karan, Olivia Stewart. Congratulations, Key Club. The National Honor Society, led by Ms. Dana Wilson, is the nation's premier organization established to recognize outstanding high school students. More than just an honor roll, NHS serves to recognize those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These characteristics have been associated with membership in the organization since its beginning in 1921. We would like to recognize the senior members. Muhammad Abbas, Lamia Ahmad, Ava Biancato, Carter Canali, Liam Castor, Abigail Teixeira, Amanda Everts, Denise Garcia, Monica Garcia, Gannon Grassel, Isabella Hooper, Emily Lejean, Genesis Lopez, Lisa Marie McAbee, Kyle McKinney, Esther Pineda, Madison Provençal, Adil Karan, Mary Reyes, and Michaela Smith. Congratulations, National Honor Society members. The Kenner Discovery Student Council has worked hard all year, and for the past 4 years, you're correct, Louise, to provide meaningful and fun experiences for our student body. Led by Mr. Sean Moore and assisted by Ms. Maureen Smith, these students have attended both local and statewide conferences where they further develop their leadership skills and develop ideas for the coming year. We would like to recognize those senior members. Lamia Ahmad, Abby Cochran, Luis Colazo, Abby Teixeira, Veronica Guzman, Lisa Marie McAbee, Kyle McKinney, Grace Monajan, Sharon Ortiz, Madison Provençal, Adil Karan, Mary Reyes, Alam Sharif, Michaela Smith, Javernia Smith, Olivia Stewart. Wow, we're leaving a big hole in student council.
Right.
Congratulations to our student council. Our theater program, run by Mr. Randy Majori, continues to grow and show tremendous talent from year to year. We'd like to recognize the senior members of the Kenner Discovery Theater Company. When you come up, you'll receive a pin. You can wear your pin at graduation, so pin it to your, you can pin it to your gown. If your cords cover it, you can put it in the center, okay? Right next to the zipper.
Yeah.
Madison Provençal, Michaela Smith, Liam Castor, Vanessa Mejia, Caroline Randall, Marcus Cardona, and Sophia Carroll. And tomorrow evening, they'll be having their final senior performance at the school. We invite all of you to come out. What time, Mr. Majori? 7. Doors open at 6:30, 7 p.m. in the cafeteria at school. We'd love for you all to come out. No charge. Congratulations to your members. Thank you for helping to build that program. At this time, we would like to recognize students for their accomplishments on the ACT test. Scores range from the silver level, which is 20 to 25, the gold level, 26 to 29, and the platinum level, which is a 30 or above. So I'm not going to call that your actual score. We'll begin with our silver level recipients who scored between a 20 and 25. Please come to the stage when your name is called. Abby Cochran, Abigail DeShera, Lisa Marie McAfee, Kyle McKinney, Sharon Ortiz, Hadil Quran, Mary Reyes, Alam Sharif, Michaela Smith, Muhammad Abbas, Tyler Amador, Ava Biancato, Sophia Bodie, Sean Bays, Aaron Bottoms, Byron Calix, Marcus Cardona, Delana Chavez, Logan Collimer, Joseph Cooney, Charles Cooney, Lillian Cunningham, Joey Dozat, Ibis Garcia, Monica Garcia, Gannon Grassel, Christopher Hartley, Nathan Hill, Kobe Cronenberger, Logan Loper, Genesis Lopez, Eduardo Martinez, Esther Pineda, Victoria Provençal, Kyle Rayner, Ivan Ramirez, Darling Rodriguez, Martin Tabora, Olivia Trosclair, and Dan Gook. Congratulations to our silver ACT results. Our gold level are students who scored between a 26 and a 29 on the ACT. Madison Provençal, Amanda Everts, Isabella Hooper, Emily Lejean, Kennedy Munch, and Samantha Burgess. And finally, our platinum recipients, students who scored a 30 or above, Lamia Ahmad and Landon Collimer. We will now move to our high average awards. Teachers were asked to identify the student with the highest average in their course for the year. Students, please come to the stage when your name is called. In advanced math, Connor Evans. In AP Biology, AP European History, dual enrollment English, Emily Lejeune. Also in AP European History, Lisa Marie McAfee. Environmental Science, Vanessa Mahea. Spanish 2 and dual enrollment English, Mary Reyes. Statistics and Business English, Luke Hotard. Kennedy Munch. Kennedy Munch, dual enrollment 1125 math. Darling Rodriguez, dual enrollment 1126 math. Esther Pineda, world history. And now, for the last time, Heart Awards.
Oh,
You've been participating in some type of Heart Award for well, some of you 4 years, some of you 8 years, and this will be your last Heart Award ceremony that's about you. We'd love for you to come back and participate. Maybe come work at the school and be a part of Heart Awards in the future. But at this time, we will distribute our Heart Awards. For the awards of honor, and I apologize, but I don't have who gave you the award, so guessing game. But I will suggest to the teachers that they reach out to you and let them know that they nominated you for the award. For the awards of honor, Grace Monarjan, Javarnia Smith, Joey Dozat, Henry Diaz, Monica Garcia, Nick Maguero, and Martin Tamora.
oh. Oh.
For our endurance awards, which I really feel we all deserve. Lisa Marie McAbee, Abby Cochran, Nadia Anderson, Avery Anzalone, Haven Berthelot, Sean Bays, Aaron Prim, Jennifer Ray, Christina Johnson, Emily Kennedy, Italy Lone, Michael Murphy,
Oh,
Noor Saad,
wonderful.
Desiree Segura, and Joel Silver.
No, 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 no. Work. Where should you know,
Congratulations on your achievements. And now for academic achievement.
really.
Emily Lejeune, Landon Collimer, Blake Fulton, Riley Hogaboom, Eunice Saad, Olivia Trosclair. Congratulations. For our responsibility awards, Mary Reyes, Kennedy Munch, Sharon Ortiz, Cecilia Asturia, Marcos Cardona, Gianina Diaz, Savannah Guzman, Devin Lopez, and Caroline Randall.
You know, no, you.
And now for our tolerance awards. Vanessa Mahea, Olivia Stewart, Muhammad Abbas, Oscar Casco,
You really didn't know.
Christopher Hartley, Vivian Montague, Ethan Schmidt, Gabe Fairley. Congratulations. And finally, for our Whole Heart Awards. Connor Evans, Luke Cotard, Darling Rodriguez, Esther Pineda, Kyle McKinney, Michaela Smith, Joshua Elizabeth, Kira Gaspar, Gannon Grassel, Alyssa Guess, Isabella Hooper, Jaden Matea, Heaven Pianovich, and Haley Woods. Canada Discovery offers a variety of workforce readiness opportunities to help students prepare for their futures. Many of our students have earned industry-based credentials, which can help boost their resumes and increase their earning potential in various part-time or full-time jobs. The following students are now Adobe Certified Associates in Photoshop and will receive a pin. Luke Cotard, Carter Canali, Marcos Cardona, Nathan Hill, Kyle Rayner, Lisa Marie McAbee, Lamia Ahmad, Ava Biancato, Genesis Lopez, Eunice Saad, Olivia Trosclair, Emily Kennedy, Jaden Matea, Javarnia Smith, Christopher Hartley, Vivian Montague, Ethan Schmidt, Nicholas Allegria, Mikey Alleman, Tyree Butler, Connor Dillenkoffer, Shazan Everett, Keith Gutierrez, and Kevin Santos. Congratulations, Adobe Certified Associates. The following students are Microsoft Word Specialists: Ibis Garcia and Logan Holland. The following student is a Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint Specialist, Dan Bennett. The following students are certified as ProStart with the ProStart National Certificate of Achievement: Desiree Segura, Joey Dozar, Emma Dodgen, Claire Troost, Jamie McNair, congratulations. I'm gonna come to your house so you can cook me a meal. At this time, we would like to recognize our students who are cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude graduates. Cum laude graduates are scholars who finished with an overall GPA of 3.5 to 3.79. Please come forward when your name is called. Riley Hogaboom, Connor Evans,
Yes.
Esther Pineda, Kyle McKinney, Gannon Grassel, Kennedy Munch, Abigail Teixeira, Liam Castor, Charlie Cooney, and Nathan Hill. Now, our magna cum laude graduates with a GPA of 3.8 to 3.99. Isabella Hooper, Muhammad Abbas, Amanda Everts, Ibis Garcia, and Kyle Rayner. And finally, the following students finished with an overall GPA of 4.0 or above. These are our summa cum laude scholars: Emily Lejean, Landon Colliver, Lisa Marie McAbee, Darling Rodriguez, Michaela Smith, Monica Garcia, Mary Reyes, Lamia Ahmad, Madison Provençal, Adil Karan, Ava Biancato, Carter Canale, Logan Collier, Matthew Geraci, Genesis Lopez, Samantha Burgess, and Dan Gibb. The next award, I think, took exceptional endurance this year, and I wouldn't have won this one. It's perfect attendance for this year. And this of all years, I was wondering if we would even have some, but we actually do. So I'm glad we laugh about it now. It was a rough one, so extra congratulations to these perfect attendance recipients. Carter Canale, Connor Evans, Kennedy Munch, Isabella Hooper, Emily Lejeune, and Samantha Burgess. This student has perfect attendance for all 4 years. Yes, Joshua Elizabeth. This was another surprising, longer list than I expected. 0 infractions for 4 years of high school. No gum chewing, no phone getting taken away. 0 infractions. So I'm really, this is an impressive one. And you should be very proud of it. All right. 0 infractions. Muhammad Abbas, Isabella Hooper, Connor Evans, Michaela Smith, Darling Rodriguez, Madison Provençal, Gannon Grassel, Nicholas Alegria, Javernia Smith, Genesis Lopez, Nathan Hill, Carter Canale. The senior members of our Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy. We started this program 3 years ago, and it's been fun and interesting. The group does things in our community, and we really appreciate it. So our senior members of the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, please come forward and call your name. Evan Pianovich and Olivia Stewart. At this time, I would like to recognize our senior yearbook representative, Haven Berthelon. At this time, I would like to recognize our top 10 graduates. Please stand when your name is called. Mary Reyes, Genesis Lopez, Monica Garcia, Samantha Burgess, Lamia Ahmad, Michaela Smith, Emily Lejeune, Logan Colliver, And our salutatorian, please come forward when your name is called. Madison Provençal. And our valedictorian, Darlene Rodriguez. Our top 10 graduates can go ahead and come forward and we'll take a picture together, please. At this time, I would like to ask Ms. Sharon Preen to come forward and share some closing remarks.
Hello, parents and students. Welcome tonight to this wonderful event. Every time I do this, I feel like I'm not going to get teary and I'm not going to reflect back to the first year where some of you were fifth graders in classrooms and I walked in and saw all of you sitting in their classrooms, coming from all kinds of different schools. Some of you were on drum lines with me, and you all know who you are. Yes, Gabe, Luke, I think I have a couple of others. Some of you joined us very first year, some of you joined us along the way. It has been such a pleasure and an honor to watch you all grow up and to grow up with us. On behalf of the administration, we would like to say thank you to parents and guardians for your ongoing support and trust with Discovery Schools. Tonight we have great Swamp Owl pride, celebrating the academic achievements of our high school seniors. We'd also like to take a moment to thank our teachers, high school administrators, and support staff. Your commitment is essential to our students' success. You teach, guide, motivate, and develop our Discovery Scholars. Your students appreciate your dedication and passion, and they have shown that through this impressive list of academic achievements. It's amazing when I sit and listen to the multiple achievements that you all have accomplished. It's absolutely incredible, and when you take a step back, you'll realize how amazing you all actually are. Senior Scholars, congratulations to each of you. What you've accomplished this year is truly amazing. You've managed to achieve academic accolades and academic honors in a year of unprecedented challenges. This is a true demonstration of heart. We say heart every day. You all have lived and shown heart every day of this school year. You learned how to be a successful virtual learner. You navigated synchronous and asynchronous learning. You mastered Google Meets. You optimized time management, self-direction on your hybrid and fully virtual schedules. And you learned how to show your knowledge through new technology platforms. We are so impressed with your flexibility and your resilience. We recognize the hard work and perseverance each one of you has demonstrated this school year. We are so excited and can't wait to see each of you walk across the stage to receive your high school diploma. Parents and guardians, thank you for giving us the privilege of educating your children. This concludes our evening. Thank you.